Hey everyone, it is me, the Senile Simmer, and welcome to a Sims 3 Let's Play of the Ames family. So apparently I have video but no audio other than game background noises. My narration is gone, so we're going to be doing voiceovers and lots of fast forwarding. Fun! So I began this episode as I do every one, just checking what everybody's stats are, with what their needs are. And then I discovered that we have no food in the refrigerator, which means one of my mods is back. Hooray! So I nominate Mr. Rudolph to go to the store in the morning. And he stands there for a little while, and then he runs off and goes to the store for us. While at the store, we pick up our usual cheese, eggs, lettuce, whatever, and I discover a few other things that I'd forgotten I had based on some new mods that I have, where there's a lot more ingredients to gather, and so it should make gardening fun in the future. When Rudolph gets home, I decided he should pay some bills, and he would like to watch the cooking channel. So we let him do that. And I discover, oh yes, I added another mod whereby they can actually learn to cook by watching the cooking channel. I don't know if any of you have ever done this, but I used to actually watch the home shopping channel, and I would take notes. I'd write down the ingredients, try to learn new recipes that way. So this is reminiscent of that, except that, you know, these guys are smarter than me and they don't need a pen and a paper to write it all down on. They just remember what they've watched. They watch TV for a little while and suddenly they have new recipes. It's kind of an interesting mod. I'm not sure if I'll keep it. It might be a little bit cheaty. Not sure yet. But for now, it'll be fun. Considering he has absolutely zero, well, like one cooking skill. So it should be interesting. Since it's the weekend and nobody really has anything they have to be doing, I decided this would be a good time for Cheryl and Rudolph to do a little risky woohoo. Kind of thinking I might like for her to have another baby, but I'm not sure, so I'm going the risky instead of try for. Gives her a 10% chance every time. I once had a sim family that I swear every single time they ended up with 6 kids, because every time I had them risky woohoo, she got pregnant. This is not happening so much with this couple, and I must have told them, go have sex, about 5 times before they finally consummated the deal. It's like they don't even like each other. Found out one of the reasons was that the shower was turned around backwards. There you go. There's a thing for my daughter to take note of. If you saw this and you are my daughter, please comment below that you're right. The shower is backwards, as always. Once we finally get that all straightened out, I sent Cheryl out into the backyard to do a bit of gardening because that is her job now. She has not a lot of gardening skill, but since that's going to be her main income, I thought maybe we should do a little bit of that. Also got around to planting a green apple that Rudolph got at the grocery store just for her to plant. While Cheryl's out doing her gardening thing, Rudolph decides to make some pancake and sets the house on fire. Hooray! Of course, everybody had to stand around and scream about, hey, there's a fire. While we waited for the firemen to arrive, I was sure somebody was going to die. But all that happened was that we needed a new stove. Once everybody settled down from the commotion, and Cheryl went back out into the backyard to do some more gardening. And although she gains a skill level, she still can't plant diddly squat. She has a ton of seeds in her pocket and on the ground waiting for her to plant that she's unable to plant as of yet. It's Saturday night and they're bored, so they decide to have another risky woohoo session while Timothy is playing video games on the computer. Isn't that what computers are for? Of course, Cheryl breaks the shower just because she doesn't want Rudolph to be bored when he gets up in the morning, I guess. Sometime in the middle of the night, Cheryl wishes that she could buy a stove worth at least 450 simoleons. Must have been a dream, but I decide, why not? We can get her a new stove. She deserves that much. So remember that shower he fixed first thing this morning? He also fixed her toilet. Then he broke the trash compactor. So he's fixing that. And then Cheryl goes to do her dishes and breaks the dishwasher. So he fixes that. It's his day off. But at least he gets a skill point out of the deal. Now that all the appliances seem to be in working order, Rudolph spends some time chatting with his son and playing video games. What a good thing to do on a Sunday afternoon. Why not? While father and son have a bit of bonding time, Mom goes to the bathroom to look in her snowflake mirror and practice a little bit of charisma. It is Sunday night, so Rudolph has work and Timothy has school, so I decided to put them all to bed a little early. I'm going to end this episode here. It's been a half hour of playtime. I know it's a short episode with all the editing. I have another hour to edit. I'm probably going to do that and upload it tomorrow and just be done with it. I've had a little bit of trouble with my editing software. I've had a little bit of problem with my game. It all stems from the problems that I had where I had to download everything and whatnot, but I think everything's straightened out now. I'm not sure. I'm not going to hold my breath, but hopefully. So we will leave them sleeping the night away as they finish their weekend in which they endeavored to do nothing and succeed. As always, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, yada, yada, yada. Same thing all the time. Next video is here. Watch it or don't. It's up to you. I will talk to you all next time. Bye-bye.